What's up, y'all? It's your girl Bree. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, today's video is a special video. It's a tribute to my grandfather, Isaac Carroll Williams. He is my maternal grandfather and was the patriarch of our family. My grandfather was a wonderful man. He was a great man. He had a great spirit. Every time you saw him, his smile would just meet you at the door. He never left anyone feeling sad. Like, if you talk to him, he would talk to you. He would talk to you and talk to you for a long time. But by the time you finished that conversation, you were encouraged. You were energized. You were ready. You felt like you could take on the world. And my grandfather, he was one of my superheroes. Like, I really felt like my grandfather would live forever. And now that he's gone, the memories that I have of him, I hold close, near, and dear to my heart forever. And I keep his obituary in my car because I want to take my grandfather and my grandfather's spirit with me wherever I go. And I'm lucky and blessed that I was able to go to North Carolina to his funeral to be able to pay my respects to my grandfather. But it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. Like, I've never had to deal with grief in my adult life. This is the first time I'm dealing with grief in my adult life. And just someone so close, like, just, it hurts. It's hard. Like, I cried. I was angry, and angry just because I felt like I didn't take the time. Like, there wasn't enough time to talk to him, but I can't harbor on that. And so with that, the lesson learned was that I should cherish the loved ones that I still have left, and when I think about them, to call them, to check on them, make sure they're okay, and just love on them. And so with that being said, I want to share just a couple memories of my grandfather, and then after this video, there will be a slideshow of photos that will show you my grandfather and his life and legacy, and just the love he had for his family, his children, his grandchildren, and everyone in his community. So, the first memory I want to share with you is, I used to go visit my grandfather. Like, we used to go visit my grandfather often. My grandfather lived in a rural town in North Carolina, Morehead City. But his physical house was in North River. And we used to go visit him all the time. We went to a church, our family church, Faith Tabernacle. And we would always come down there. We would literally be down there like once a month. And so we would go down there and we would stay down there. And my most fondest memory of my grandfather is when I would wake up to go to church on Sundays. I would come down the stairs and come around the corner, and he'd literally be sitting at the table with the Bible open, watching the Gaithers brothers, TVN, and literally be just praying and covering our family. And I'm grateful that I was able to see that, because he lived the life that he preached about. My grandfather wasn't a perfect man, and he didn't claim to be a perfect man, but he knew that when he made the choice to live for God, he was sold out. My grandfather was a deacon at his church, St. Luke Missionary Baptist Church in Morehead City, and among other titles in that church. And all I know is that my grandfather taught me to love God, to love my family, and to love others. And that is the spirit and the legacy that I want to take with me, and I want to instill in my son as well. The second memory I have of my grandfather is my grandfather drove trucks. He had his own trucking company, Ike Williams Trucking Company, and my fondest memories of my fondest memories of my grandfather were riding in his trucks. And we would just ride. He would ride me to Morehead City. We'd go get food, and he would just talk to me about the love of God, and he would talk to me about just life, and how he didn't always do things right, but he wanted to make sure that he taught and instilled in his children and his grandchildren that God was everything, and to, like I said, love your family and love yourself and love others. And so the final memory I want to share with you is that it's the last time I spoke to my grandfather, but the last time I physically saw my grandfather was at our family reunion 4 years ago in 2016. And my grandfather always greeted me the same way, with the biggest smile, and he would always say, "Oh, you so pretty. Boy, I tell you, you get prettier and prettier every time I see you." And so the last time I spoke with my grandfather, he told me that he loved me, and he told me that I was the prettiest girl in the world. And it really stuck with me. It really just touched me, because my grandfather showed me that despite whether I called or I didn't, and more times than not I didn't, whether I was there or not, and most of the time I wasn't, he still loved me. And so it reminded me and showed me that God's love is unconditional. The love that your grandparents and your parents have for you and your kids, it's unconditional. He really showed me what unconditional love was. And so I am grateful, forever grateful, that I was able to know Ike Williams and for him to be my grandfather. And so, Granddaddy, I just want to tell you that I love you. I miss you. I know you're watching over me. Keep God laughing up there, because I know that's what you're doing. Keep smiling. Keep praying. Keep covering. And we will see you one day. And I look forward to that day. But until then, I'm going to hold it down here and try to keep the family together, and keep your legacy alive. And I thank you for all that you've taught me. And I want to celebrate you on your heavenly birthday. And I know that the angels and that God are singing happy birthday. And so, with that being said, before the tears start, like I said, Granddaddy, I love you. You're forever in my heart. And just know I love you and I miss you so much. Yeah. So without further ado, I want you to check out this video montage, this photo montage of my grandfather and my family and some of my other family, my extended family. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also I want to make sure that I thank everyone for your prayers and your condolences and your well wishes in this difficult time for me and my family. Love you. Bye.
On my pillow, refusing to let go. When you left here, alone on the playground, I was lost in my hometown. When you left here, they say time makes it better. And I'll see you later, my brother. And we'll be together a long time forever. When I leave here, I'll miss your wit, I'll miss your charm. Just want to hold you in my arms. Heart sad and blue, you have no clue how I miss you. Oh yeah, I miss your voice when you would call. I'll miss your smile. Most of all, just us two, with nowhere to go and nothing to do. I really miss you. I take simple precautions. I think of you all since you left here. Life a bit harder, I love a lot smarter since you left here. Those days I can't take it. Oh, I've learned how to make it. Oh yeah. Jesus in memory helps me and keeps me since you left here. Oh my. And I miss your wit, I miss your charm. Just wanna hold you in my arms. Heart sad and blue, you have no clue how I miss you. I miss your voice when you would call. I miss your smile. Most of all, just us two, with nowhere to go and with nothing to do. Oh boy, I really miss your smile, your laugh. I miss the time I miss you. I miss your wit. If I just had another day, just to hold you in my arms. Hey, you really don't know. You really don't know how much I miss your voice. I miss your smile. Most of all, just us two. Oh boy, I miss you. I really do miss you. Ooh. Still tears on my pillow, learning to let go. since you left here. A great celebration. Jesus was waiting when you left here.